Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Bowser 1, and I'm doing something a little bit different on the channel today. I'm doing a bit of a basic bitch thing that every single gaming YouTuber does at some point, and that's a top 10 list. But I thought this one would be really fun, and I just wanted to try something different on the channel, do a bit of a different Bowser 1 extra content. When I started doing the Bowser 1 extra content, which was like, I think it was either 2-3 years ago, I started doing it. This was like one of the first things I thought I would do. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll do like top 10 list or something like that. So here I am. I'm finally doing it. And I figure I'll start off with doing my top 10 favorite video games of all time. I figured like later on I could do like more unique top 10 lists, like ranking my favorite Bowser and Stuffy videos and things like that. But to start off, gotta do the most basic bitch of things in doing my top 10 favorite video games. Now, you might be wondering, what's with the computer? I need a backdrop. And so I'm using the computer here as a backdrop, and I'm gonna Google pictures of the games when I reveal them. I don't know. I just needed to, my original plan was I was going to, do gameplay while talking about these, but that would take way too much time to put the game in the system, pause the camera, boot it up, and all that shit for all 10 games. So I figured I'd just grab a computer and Google a picture of them. So yeah. All right, let's start the list of my top 10 favorite video games of all time. Number 10 is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Yes, I'm on Amazon. I googled it and I couldn't figure out how to make the image bigger, so I'm on Amazon. But beside the point, my 10th favorite game of all time is Kirby Returns to Dreamland. And you might notice that actually a good chunk of games on this list I have played on the channel. And Kirby's Return to Dreamland, I have played it on the channel. Now, this is my favorite Kirby game. When making this list, I kind of battled between, is it Robobot, is it Return to Dreamland? But I landed on Return to Dreamland. Now, I played Return to Dreamland growing up, and that might be a bit of a big reason why it's on this list. But I still think it is the best Kirby game. The levels are really fun and really enjoyable. It also has 4-player mode, which is also like one of the rare Kirby games where you can play with friends. And I mean, yes, you can do Star Allies and even what's that? The new one, Forgotten Land. You can do that with friends as well. But this one I feel like is the best multiplayer Kirby game. It's just so fun. And like there's a great selection of copy abilities, including Spear and Water, which are some of my favorites. It also included the Ultra abilities, which are really fun to use. Oh god, they're so fucking fun. The energy spears that you collect are really enjoyable as well, and as a 100%er, I really like collectibles like that, and star coins are really fun to me. The mini games are cool, like the robot blasting one and the ninja star throwing one is also cool. The bosses are really enjoyable. Maglor was introduced in this game, and his boss fight is fucking awesome, and Maglor is just a cool character in general. And the music is also very good, especially Crowned. Holy shit, Crowned is fucking awesome. But yeah, I love Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I think it's the best Kirby game, and I played it growing up, so that is why Kirby's Return to Dreamland is number 10 on this list. Now, get to number 9. Number 9 is South Park: The Fractured Butthole. I love this game. I loved Stick of Truth. But Fractured Butthole just like it's so much better as a sequel. And one reason why, like probably the biggest reason that I love this game so much is because of the combat. The combat is so fucking fun. Like literally, I'll just pop in the game just to have a quick few fights because the combat is really, really well done. If you're a South Park fan, you're gonna fucking love this game. It is so awesome. Like it's got a bigger and crazier story than Stick of Truth, and it expands on the gameplay so much. The world's bigger. There's more collectibles and a lot more shit to do to buff up your character, and you get so many more different buddies to have on your team. Like I don't know how many there are, but they're so awesome, and it feels so cool strategizing, putting different teammates on your team for each fight. And I can't stress enough, I love the combat. It is so fun. Holy shit. Um I also love the DLC they added, which was like the kind of battle arena mode, and that's mainly because I love the game's combat. And the Castle Bonita side story is also really fun, and the other one with Mint Berry Crunch. It's great if you're a South Park fan, and the combat. Fucking love the combat. Now let's get to number 8. Number 8 is Super Mario 3D World. This is another game that I have played on the channel, and fun fact, this is actually the first Let's Play I ever did on this channel. This was also the whole reason that I got my Wii U, was for this game. Super Mario 3D World is an absolutely amazing game. The levels are so creative and so fun. I also have to say it's probably my favorite multiplayer Mario game. And yeah, that includes like Mario Party, Mario Kart. It's just, this one is so fun to play with friends. And the collectibles, as 100%er, they're really fun to collect. The stars, the stamps, the power-ups are also really good. Love the cat suit. They brought the boomerang power-up back, which was also a really fun power-up. It also has a nice reference to Mario 2, which is really rare for Nintendo to do, because, like, you know, that's, I don't know, it's not one of Mario's best games, to put it simply. Which was bringing Blue Toad and Peach back in as playable characters. And I also liked that they gave Peach her float again. Toad is once again the fastest. Luigi is once again the character that can jump the most high. And Mario, well, he's got his name on the game. That's all he needs. There's a huge selection of levels, too. The music is also very good. The bosses are also really fun, especially the Bowser fights when you're fighting them in the car. And then, you know, the final Bowser fight is also really fun when he's climbing up the tower. And the Captain Toad levels were also really cool. And I think Nintendo did it like as an experimental thing to see how it went. And then they decided, okay, it went pretty good. So they gave him his own game. This game is just so fun. It is a huge, huge plus over 3D Land. And I love 3D Land, but this is perfection. It is so fucking fun. And when you get to the final world, you're gonna be put to the fucking test. I know this game is like pretty easy, but I know I love that. I love just enjoying and relaxing through it. But it does have a bitch at the end. Forgetting the name of the level, despite being tortured through it. What is it called? It's not the Champions Road. You're gonna suffer through Champions Road. It's a really challenging level, but boy oh boy, the fucking reward and relief you feel when you beat it is great. And I don't know if I would say it's easier or harder than the perfect run. This did take me longer to beat than the perfect run, but you know, I did play this when I was younger. But the level itself is really rewarding once you beat, and it's actually pretty fun to play with people, you know, other people playing around too, because if you're not fucking around and you're generally seriously trying to do it, it's really fun, and you get teamwork in, you get strategizing, and you can beat it. It's just a really fun level. Like, it's fun and difficult. I don't know how to explain it. Yes, it'll piss you off, but yes, it's also fun, and it will be fun and aggravating when playing with family and friends. I don't know. Super Mario 3D World levels are so fun, and it's just an enjoyable ride. Now, let's get to number 7. Number 7 is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you might remember that this actually used to be higher on this list, and I had talked about that at some point. And it was higher, but making this list, I kind of took a broader look on like all the video games and that are meaningful to me, and which ones mean more to me, and like, you know, Animal Crossing New Horizons, like back in 2020, very high on the list. But lately it went down because I kind of killed it for myself. I played it every day for 2 years straight, and it kind of killed it for me. I still love the game, and I love watching like people play the game online. Specifically Froggy Crossing. I love her videos. Like the 30-day challenge she did was really cool. But I killed it for myself. I'm sure it, you know, once I give it a little bit longer and get back into it, I'll really enjoy it. But, you know, the game still means a lot to me. It helped me through a very shitty time, and it helped a lot of people through that shitty time, and it still should have won Game of the Year, okay? Fuck The Last of Us. If that won Game of the Year, I think, instead of it was some kind of stupid zombie game that won Game of the Year. It was bullshit because this should have fucking took it. But enough about that. I love New Horizons. It is so fun. It is very very relaxing. My favorite part about it probably have to be the villagers. I got very close and attached to my villagers to the point where, like, okay, yeah, they're friends. Yeah, I'm be that much of a loser where my villagers are like, yeah, I consider them friends. But I think, they're so cute, and I loved waking up and talking to them, and I really loved designing an island and designing my house. It was really fun and just really enjoyable. You can get so fucking creative in this room, in this game. I mean, and that's one reason why I brought up why I love watching like YouTube videos of it, because like it's a very creative game and you can do so much cool shit with it, and that's why I really like watching other people play it to see what they do. This game is just like, it is so fun, and it really changed my mind on the Animal Crossing series. Like, before this I played the original game and it was all right, but now I really love the series a whole lot more just because of this game. You can get so creative. It is also very fun trying to complete your fish. Collect all the fish and then collect all the bugs. It is very fun and stressful, especially like the summer exclusive bugs, like the fucking beetles. Oh my god, they're a pain in the ass. But it is so satisfying to collect all the bugs, collect all the fish, collect all the sea creatures. It gives you a sense of reward. And, playing the game, like, I would have, like, a list with me, and I'd be like, okay, this is when this bug would be available, and this is when this fish would be available. And, I'd hop in on that time of the day to try to complete it. And there's just so much shit you can do, and it just, like, holy shit, you can play this game fucking forever. There's a reason I played it for 2 years straight. Because there's so much shit you can do. And yes, it was higher up on my list, but, like, that's because it was there for me on a personal note. And while looking on this list, I did see that there are more games that I do prefer, but this game was there for me in a very fucking unexpected and shitty time. And it was there for a lot of people during that time. And so that's why Animal Crossing is on the list, and it's on number 7. It's a great game. I love the villagers, love them to death. I love completing all the shit, and it's just a great game to fucking try to complete. Now, let's get to number 6. Now, number 6 is a little bit different because it's 2 games instead of 1. When I was thinking about, like, what games I love or are meaningful that I really enjoy, I thought of Mario and Rabbids, and then instantly after that I thought of Sparks of Hope. And I couldn't pick a favorite between the two. And so, because they are both from the same series, and there's only 2 of them, this is my list. Fuck it, I can do what I want. They're both on number 6. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle and Sparks of Hope are both number 6 on this list. This is another game I played on the channel. For the longest time, it was one of my favorite Let's Plays. That now goes to Miitopia. But it was one of my favorite Let's Plays. I talked about how I loved Fractured Butthole's combat. I love Mario and Rabbids combat so much. It's so enjoyable. I love RPG games, but when they make the combat so good, like Fractured Butthole and Mario and Rabbids, it makes the game so much more enjoyable. I wasn't really a Rabbids guy. Like, I found them to be very annoying. But Mario and Rabbids changed my opinion on them completely. I fucking love the Rabbids now. Especially, like, Rabbit Mario. He my boy. He got the Dukes. He'll fuck you up. Rabbit Peach, total selfie girl. I stand with her. The game is so fun and so wacky, and it's really cool to see all the Mario characters and the Rabbit versions of them go on this big adventure. And as a 100%er, I really love, getting all the collectibles in the first game and the collectibles in the second game. These games are just really fun if you're a 100%er. The challenges in both games are also really good. The first game has a little bit harder challenges, but the second game does have some nice ones as well. And the second game really improved on the combat, and added a lot of cool stuff. And it is so fun, and I once again, just like South Park: The Fractured Butthole, it is so fun to switch through all your characters and to see, like, come up with different teams and different strategies, because you have different characters do different things. Mario, he's the basic guy. He can do a lot of things. Luigi is the sniper in both games, and I fucking love that. Peach is the healer. And so is Rabbit Peach. I gotta say, I prefer Rabbit Peach as a healer, though. I'm sorry. I love you, Peach, but, Rabbit Peach just does a better job. Bowser's the fucking tank, and I absolutely loved how they added him in Sparks of Hope. Speaking of characters added to Sparks of Hope, I love Edge. She's fucking great. She was, like, on my team the whole fucking adventure. I love her fucking sword blade. It's like the fucking spinny thing. It's great. I also love how they added the sparks. At first, I was like, I don't really need them, but like as I got into the game, I'm like, okay, yes, they can give me cool benefits and cool moves, and I fucking love it. I love how you can upgrade their weapons and do cool shit, like in the original. Like, you can really fucking buff up your characters to do so many team jumps and enemy jumps, and it's really fucking great. And I also love the first game's co-op mode, how you can, battle against friends, and then there's even co-op challenges, which were so fun. And Sparks of Hope is getting DLC, and I am very much excited for that. I still gotta buy it. I think the first pack is out, but I definitely gotta buy it. I'm so excited for the Tower of Doom and all that shit. It is just so fun. And oh my god, the combat. I know I'm simping over the combat, but the combat is, like, really, really fucking good. Oh my god. I love this game. I love it so much. I love these games, I should say, 'cause there's two. There's two of them. The music is also really good. I love exploring the world and looking for puzzles. I know I already mentioned that, but I kind of also wanted to bring in the puzzle solving part of the game, because there is some puzzle solving to get the collectibles, and that is really fun and really well done in both games. The bosses are also really fun. I love how there's unique ways to deal with them, and once again adds to that strategy element. I know, I'm still talking about Mario and Rabbids, but I fucking love it. Play them both. If you're a Mario fan, play them both. That's enough talking about Mario and Rabbids. Let's go to number 5. Number 5 is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And just like Kirby's Return to Dreamland, there is a nostalgic factor to this one. This was the first game I bought by myself, and I'm pretty sure it is... I was going to say it might be the first Mario game I played, but no, I think that goes to Mario Bros. 3. It might be this, or it might be Mario Bros. 3. I can't remember. But despite this was the game that got me hooked and got me loving Mario. This game started my Mario love. It started, me becoming Bowser 1. It started, just my love of video games. This game did so much for me, and I did play it on the channel too. And it was the first Let's Play I did after that kind of, like, the break I took after the final season of Bowser 1. I love this game. I love 2D video games so much, and this is a big reason of it. I feel like this has the best levels out of every 2D Mario game. I just played, for the first time in how many years, New Super Mario Bros. DS. And I did like it, but, like, I still prefer this game, and while I was playing it, I was thinking of this game. I was thinking, like, okay, and I kind of missed the propeller suit, I missed, like, this really cool level in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like, whenever I play a 2D Mario, this game is the blueprint in my mind, being like, it should be like this. I fucking love this game. I know a lot of people don't like the New Super Mario Bros. Series, but I love it. I wish they would bring it back. I fucking love it. It is so fun to play with friends. I did already say that Mario 3D World is the best multiplayer Mario game. I stand by this. New Super Mario Bros. Wii is fun if you're playing it with, like, one other friend. But if you add more than that, it gets a little bit hectic. And that's why I say 3D World is the best co-op Mario game. Because it doesn't really get a lot hectic in that game. It's really fun. This one does get hectic, but it is really fun to play with, like, one other person. The levels are really well done. The music are fucking awesome. Just like the overworld theme. The overworld theme has been stuck in my fucking head since I played this. Bowser's Castle theme, badass as fuck. Boss fights are really fun. I know they're just basic Koopalings, but you also have some really cool ones. Like the Bowser Jr., like, bumper car clown cart fight. I fucking love that one. The final Bowser fight is awesome when he's fucking huge and he's chasing you and you gotta run to the end and hit the button. That is so fun. This game also has a beautiful power-up section. The propeller suit, the fire flower, the ice flower, the fucking penguin suit. Oh, it's so beautiful. Also brought Yoshi back, and Yoshi's really fucking fun to do. Star World is very difficult and very fun at the same time. This is just like the fucking blueprint for Mario games for me. I love it. It has a huge impact in my life, and it is just so fun. So now, let's get to number 4. Number 4 is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Another game I played on the channel. This was, I'm going to say it's the true first Zelda game I played, because the actual first Zelda game was the original, but this is the one that got me into the series. It loved the series. Just like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, it got me hooked to the Zelda series. And I hold this game so highly. It is the blueprint for Zelda games for me, which I know a lot of people, for them, it's Ocarina of Time or Breath of the Wild, but this one, it is for me. It is, and that's a bit weird, because it is a very different Zelda game than all the other ones. But I really do love it. The time cycle, it takes a while to get used to, but it is so brilliant in defining this game and makes it so unique and so fun. I love how everything's on a timed cycle. Like, there's only certain things you can do at a time, and you know, if you don't do it, well, shit, you're gonna have to restart and do it again. It's just like all the NPCs, they're all on a time schedule. And that is so cool, because there's like a lot of fucking NPCs, and they're all on a schedule. And it's so cool playing through the game, getting used to the schedule, you know, doing all their side quests. This game has also fucking great side quests. And, you know, this game has also a huge atmosphere, and dread is looming on. The moon is fucking falling, and people are scared. And you really get to see their emotion and how they react to the fucking death looming above them. And it's just like, it's like, holy shit, this is a Nintendo game. There's just so much emotion in the characters, and you really get attached to the characters, and you feel like you're in this world, because there's so much emotion going on. It's like, holy shit, I haven't even gotten to the fucking gameplay yet. The gameplay is so beautiful. The masks, best Zelda item ever. Okay, the masks are so fucking fun, especially transformation masks. They're so cool. Deku Link is awesome. I love fucking flying as him around. Goron Link, so fun to fucking spin around in like the Goron form. Zora Link is so fun to swim and just shoot fucking the things that shoots off of his arms. Fierce DDD, I know you barely get to use it, but when you complete all of the mask and that's your reward, it's so rewarding, because, like, you get to whip Majora's ass. You feel like a god against the final boss. And that is so cool. And there's so many other cool masks, like the bunny mask, allowing you to run faster. Whenever I play another Zelda game, I'm like, fuck, I wish I had the bunny mask. I want to fucking zip through, like in Majora's Mask. You also get the Giant's Mask, which is really fun to use against Twin Mold. And, once again, you may know I'm already 100%er, but this game is also really fun 100%. I love collecting all the masks. I already mentioned that I love this game's side quest. So going through it, collecting masks that way, is also really fun. This game also has, like, one of the best rewards for, like, 100%, which is Fierce DDD. Well, technically, you don't have to 100% it, but getting all the masks, you unlock Fierce DDD. There are some piss-off heart pieces, but every Zelda game has those. Okay, maybe it's not as bad as Minish Cap with the stupid figurine one. But there are some piss-off heart pieces. But, you know, whatever. There's so many more pros that outweigh that, and this game is so fun. The music is beautiful. I love the Song of Healing. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. It is so beautiful how it has so much emotion to it, just like this game. It has happiness, it has sadness. You just have so much feeling listening to the Song of Healing. I love Final Hours, the dread, like, holy shit. The fucking dread and hopelessness in that song. This game has everything. It has so much emotion. It has so fun gameplay. It just... Every video game I played, this is the video game that I feel like truly immerses me. Like, I truly feel like I'm in this game when I play it, because everything that's going on. If you're a Zelda game, you gotta play it, okay? It is beautiful. It is so fun. The gameplay is awesome. There's so much emotion. Just play Majora's Mask. It's fucking awesome. Now, let's get to number 3. Oh, wait. Before I do that, it's a Zelda game. I gotta talk about the dungeons. I'm so glad I remember that. I know a lot of people are pissed off this game only has 4 dungeons, but it has the fucking best dungeons. Except the 3rd one. Fuck Great Bay. But I love Woodfall. It is a great first temple, okay? It's a beautiful first temple. It's not my favorite first temple, but it is a great one for the game, okay? The showcase that these temples are different. They're going to be bigger. They're going to be a little bit more complicated. You're going to have to figure out how to maneuver them in the time with the whole time-based setting. Great Bay, I mean, not Great Bay, fuck Great Bay. Woodfall is just the perfect introduction. Snowhead is also really fun. It's so confusing when you first play it, but it's also really fun knocking down that top tower, trying to get to the top. And then I love the boss in Snowhead. It is so fun, you know, rolling and ramming the shit out of him as Goron Link. I'm not gonna talk about Great Bay because just fuck Great Bay. And then this game has my favorite Zelda temple of all time, Stone Tower Temple. Speaking of Zelda music, Stone Tower Temple, beautiful theme, by the way. But Stone Tower Temple is so fucking fun. You thought that fucking Snowhead was confusing when you first played it? Buddy. Wait till you get to Stone Tower. Stone Tower is confusing, but it also is so fun. I love that you completely get to flip the fucking temple around. It is so cool and so creative, and it also takes note of all 4 of the transformation masks you've got at that point, and that is so cool. You feel like your journey's definitely coming to an end, and then you get to the end, and you're fighting Twin Mold, and if you're doing it on the N64, you're like, okay, it's a pretty good fight, and if you're doing it on the 3DS, God help you, because I fucking hate fighting Twin Mold on the 3DS. Oh, but the dungeons are so good, and like, I could rant about this game forever, but I was about to end it, end the Majora's Mask discussion and hop on to number 3 a few minutes ago, but then I remembered the dungeons. But now, seriously, let's hop on to the my number 3 favorite game of all time. My 3rd favorite video game of all time is Doki Doki Literature Club. It doesn't just have to be Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It can be the original, but I'm just going to say Plus, because it is so cool that it got a physical form, and it's so cool that it did get released to consoles, and that is so cool. You heard me rant about Majora's Mask and how much emotion and character and story means to me in a video game. And Doki Doki Literature Club, or DDLC, has that for me. It is so cool playing it. And then you just like, it's another game that's really immersive, and you really feel like you're in. You get to meet all these characters, and you're like, okay, that's cool. We're getting along good. We're getting pretty good friends. We're becoming pretty good friends. And then everything just, shit happens. And it's unexpected. And it's just like, holy shit. And that is just so cool. Like, you get really immersed into the game, and like, as shit starts to happen, it really hits you. An emotional spot, and you get very emotional because you really get attached to these characters. Oh, the story is really good, and I love the characters. They're really well done. They're all likable. I love them all. I love the story. I love the fucking 180 it takes. The music is also very good. Like, if I'm popping on a video game soundtrack, it's usually one of 2. It's either Majora's Mask or DDLC. DDLC has a very small soundtrack, but it's so easy to go through, and it is so awesome. I love Your Reality. It is such a beautiful crafted song, and I tear up when you reach that point in the game and that song comes on. It's like, holy shit, my emotions are all coming out now. DDLC also added a lot of cool collectibles and stuff, and it was really fun unlocking all of them. It also did unlock this. It does have the side stories in it, which is also very cool. It gave more character, which was, we got to see more of the characters, and I really love that because I love the characters so much. It was just so cool. You know, I fucking love this game. I love the story. I love the characters. It was also there for me for a really rough time in my life. Like, I was having a shitty time. I was just able to sit down and play this game, and it was have a good time, and then completely have a 180 and go like, what the fuck is going on? But I loved that, and this game was there for me, and I really appreciate that, and I love this game so much. Now let's get to my second favorite game of all time. Now, if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know the next 2 games right off your heart. You knew number 2 was going to be Mario Galaxy, and you probably already know what number 1 is going to be. Before I get into it, I'm going to try to slow down a bit. I feel like I'm talking too fast, but that's because I'm getting really worked up. I'm talking about so many things that mean so much to me and so many things that I love. So I'm getting very excited. So I'm gonna try to calm down a bit and slow down. So hopefully I didn't bug you when I was talking about the other games really quickly. But anyway, number 2 is Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy is my favorite 3D game of all time, and I love New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but Super Mario Galaxy, the levels in this game are beautiful. They're so fun to explore. The controls are so good and so smooth. It feels so good long jumping and spinning and backflipping. You feel so in control of Mario in this game. I love that. The spin also super cool addition. But the levels are also really fun and really creative, and I love going back to them. The music in this game is really good too. Gusty Gardens, it is so good, and when I heard that in the Mario movie, I almost fucking cried. Gusty Gardens is such a beautiful piece. And this game also has a very nice atmosphere. I love the feeling of space. Like, this game feels so much like space, and you're in exploring it. That's why I love this game a lot more than the second one. Because the second one's like, okay, the levels are really fun, but you don't really feel like you're in space. You don't really get that atmosphere. But in Mario Galaxy, the first one, you do get that atmosphere, and it's so fun exploring all the levels. The power-ups are also really cool. You got the Fire Flower, which, it's not the traditional Fire Flower because it's on a timer, but you get a little bit of a rush going on as you try to get what you need to be done with it. You also get the Ice Flower, which took a really cool turn. Instead of just shooting ice balls, like, Mario can fucking skate on water with it, and it's so cool. You also get the Bee Mushroom, which is really cool to use. I mean, it's not the best flying Mario power-up, but it is really fun to use, and stick on stuff. You also get the Boo Mushroom, which is probably my favorite Mario Galaxy power-up ever. I love it. How you can just, like, go through stuff, and, doing the Boo race with it is also really fun. This game also has the ball levels. I'm not the biggest fan of those, but they're not as bad as I remember. Especially the first one. The first one's pretty easy. The second one is not bad at all. I did break a nunchuck the first time I 100%ed Mario Galaxy, which was probably about 6 years ago. On the second ball level, I did smash a nunchuck playing that. But now I don't. Okay, because now that level's not as bad. And there's so many memorable galaxies that I love. There's Gusty Gardens. There's, what the fuck is the name of that galaxy? The Haunted Mansion Galaxy with Luigi. I love that one. There's also Flamey Freeze Galaxy, I think it's called. I love that galaxy. It's my favorite galaxy in the game. Oh, I love exploring it and collecting all the stars. It's just so cool. And there's the comets. This game also has superior comets as well. I love the Cosmic Mario ones. So much better than the second one when you're actually in a race with Cosmic Mario. I fucking love that. You also get the speed run comments, which are really cool and really pump up the blood. There's the Daredevil comments, which used to scare the shit out of me, and now I realize, okay, they're not that bad. But they do give you a nice rush. There's a purple coin comments, which are really fun and relaxing to collect all the purple coins, and way better than the second game and the stupid fucking tree slide purple coins. Oh, this game is so good. The levels are so good. I love this game so much. But now let's get to my favorite video game of all time. My favorite video game of all time is Super Paper Mario. If you know me, if you know the channel, you knew it was going to be this. I've talked about it so much. I've done a Let's Play of this game. I just love it. On this list, you already know that story means a lot to me in a video game. I talked about that when I talked about Majora's Mask. I talked about that when I talked about DDLC. I didn't talk about it in Mario & Rabbids, but it's kind of there. I mean, the story's not mega huge, but it is kind of there, especially in the second game, with Cursa and that. But anyway, story means a lot to me in a video game, and Super Paper Mario has such an amazing story. And it's so beautiful, it just starts off like basically every other Mario game. Peach gets kidnapped. Mario and Luigi's like, ah, shit, here we go again. Gotta go fuck up Bowser. But then shit takes the whole sideways turn when Count Black shows up. And then there's just this huge, beautiful backstory, love story between Count Bleck and Tippy. And it's so beautiful to get immersed in that, and how Count Bleck, he's so depressed, and after he lost Tippy, he feels like there's no reason to live anymore, and that the world doesn't need to go on, so he's gonna destroy it because he doesn't get to live with his true love. And it's just like, holy shit, this is a fucking Mario game. And it is so beautiful, and the characters are also really cool to get to know. And you also get to play as 4 Mario characters in this game, which is so cool. Mario, he's not just basic bitch Mario in this game. He has the flip ability. He has something that makes him special. Peach also gets the umbrella, which can float, and she can also use it as a shield, which is very helpful, especially in the Min-Min. I think her name's Min-Min. The Min-Min or Mimi fights. The Luigi, he gets this, like, he jumps higher, but he doesn't just jump higher. He gets a fucking kick-ass super jump to fucking just, like, fly, and it's awesome. Bowser, of course, he's the tank. If you're fighting in this game, you want to be Bowser. He can breathe fire. It's fucking great. And it's just, like, it is so fun. It is so very fun, and I love playing as all 3 characters. You also get pixels in this game, which are also really fun and add so much more gameplay to it. You get Boomer, which allows you to throw a bomb. You get Throwy, which allows you to pick up shit and throw it. You get, I forget his name, but you can ride him and go faster. If you also want to get faster, you complete the Pit of 100 Trials. You get Dashel, and you can go really super fucking fast. You get that Hammer Pixel, which allows you to beat the shit out of people with a hammer. You get that one spinny pixel that allows you to just, like, kind of do a spin attack thing. You get that pixel that reminds me of a cheese grater that allows you to do a cool stomp. There's so many cool shit to do with the pixels. And I love exploring this game. This game is so creative. When you first play it, you're kind of just like, okay, this is like a regular 2D Mario game. But no, there's so much cool stuff into it. As you continue to play it, there's so many cool stuff. You get to the second world. Mario, he gets in debt and enslaved, and you gotta break out. In the third world, you literally end the fucking third world in a dating sim, and that's really cool. Mario goes to space in this one again, too. And then you get to see a world destruction. It completely get annihilated in front of you, and when you enter it, it's empty, and it's voidless. And it's just eerie, and there's just nothing there. And that's just like, it really makes you think, and you're just sitting there like, this is a fucking Mario game still. And there's just so many cool stuff in this game. Mario and Luigi and Bowser, they go to hell in this game. And Peach goes to heaven, they go to hell. And there's a cool RPG-style boss fight against the Underchomp in this. And it is so cool and so fun. It makes 2D levels so creative and so fun to explore. Oh, this game has so much. The soundtrack, beautiful. The gameplay, beautiful. The characters, beautiful. The story, fucking amazing. I love this game so much. And just like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, just like Kirby Returns to Dreamland, this game also has a very personal connection with me. Because when I was younger, I played this game alongside my mother. I remember my sister was born, and you know how parents get when another sibling is born. All their attention goes there. But whenever my sister was asleep, me and my mom, we would just play this game, and that was like my time with her, and that was really special. Like, even as we got older, once a year, me and my mom would play this game together. And it was so cool, and it's just such a cool thing, and it means so much to me. I love Super Paper Mario. It really means so much to me. And I think no matter how many video games I play, nothing will pass this. This will always stay #1. So if you're a Mario fan, play it. If you're a Paper Mario fan that is so keen on Thousand Year Door and nothing will beat Thousand Year Door, play it. You'll love it. It may not be an RPG, but it doesn't need to be, because it's awesome without it. So that's it. That's my top 10 video game list. I hope you enjoyed it. I did enjoy making this video. When I thought about this idea, not the first time when I started doing Bowser Extra content. Last week, when I thought I could do tier list, not tier list, top 10 list. If I was going to be kind of like a a tier list video. But it's a little bit different, and I like that. You know, I really got to, you know, be emotional and, you know, get personal with you guys. And, you know, it gave us, you know, give kind of a connection. And I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I am going to do more of these top 10 lists. I'm going to do some Bowser 1 related ones about my channel. So yeah, I hope you liked this. I had fun making it. I love talking about video games, especially the video games that are very close and important to me. Well, what's next week's video going to be? I gotta fucking think about this before I end the video. So give me a few seconds. I'm gonna pause it. I think I figured out what the next video is going to be. It's gonna be some kind of one-off gaming video. I don't know which one, but I figured like it'd be fitting to do. I was thinking like maybe I'll do another commentary video, but I literally just put one out. This video releases on Friday, but like today is like literally 2 hours ago. I uploaded that video, so it just feels like kind of too soon to do a commentary. So I'll do a one-off gaming video instead. I don't know what it's gonna be about, but I'll leave all of you people theorizing about what I'm gonna do for the one-off gaming video. But anyway, thank you guys and gals so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, you're all awesome. Bye-bye.